Well, this year's Seaside Boat Show also featured some artists, and one guy we talked to found inspiration from an unlikely source. Maryland artist George Kalwa drew quite the crowd at the boat show. Perhaps they were attracted, like we were, by the use of action and color in his work.
For the last, 6-7 years, I've been focusing on fish. I did a TV show for a little while and had the luxury of being out in the ocean a lot. Over here is a brand new piece. It represents Ocean City being the white marlin capital of the world. I get in competitions. This was during a competition, and it actually, while I was painting, I had 15 minutes left, and someone started to drown, and the lifeguards ran in front of me, and I jumped into action and just painted them into the scene. And so I used to be a courtroom artist, so I can draw fast.
And possibly his most captivating works are his studies in blue marlin, that is.
This painting here is the current Maryland state record blue marlin that was caught by the boat No Problem, and I painted this just to commemorate that boat. And the fish is mounted downstairs. I took photographs of it and created this painting. And then I just created the scene from the ocean. I videotape and photograph whenever I'm out in the ocean. I take a lot of footage and I paint from that. So I kind of create the action.
What are you working with here?
This is oil on canvas. Most of my work is oil on canvas.
But of course, this piece caught ours and everyone else's attention.
That's the tail of the blue marlin. I always go to White Marlin Open, and there's a gentleman a little older, short guy that would cut off the bills off the blue marlins when they were in. And I said, man, I'd like to have a tail. And he said, well, go ahead, here, take my saw. Buried it in the next to my house, just a couple inches, or not even that, below the surface, and covered it with mulch. And so it got cleaned off pretty good. And then I processed it. I soaked it in, I can't even remember, some kind of solution, and that was about 12 years ago. And then the bones were sitting in my basement, and I finally glued them, started trying to glue them back together, and that was a project, and because the glue wouldn't stick. I finally got it to stick, and anyway, I just finished it the other day, and here it is. It's just a beautiful piece. It's just so cool. I didn't realize how many bones were in the blue marlin tail, and the tail is what makes that fish go, man. That gives it all its power. I might have to build a case for it, and then I don't know where I'm going to display it, but I'll find someplace. Get outdoors, Delmarva.